Hello guys, during this video I will be talking about Abraham Lincoln, and I will be doing a numerology reading on Abraham Lincoln as well as my own, I guess you can say psychic or intuitive reading. Um, this is a reading I believe that I'm connecting, when I do it, I'm connecting either with Abraham Lincoln or I'm pulling information from the universe, and as it's coming through I'm writing it down. So the life path number is a 5, and this is a number that has to do with the talents and skills of a person. A person will be perhaps born with a couple of talents or skills, but there's always is inevitable hard work that goes along with developing it and allowing it to be brought to full fruition. And his life path number is a 6, or sorry, his life destiny number is a 6, which is all about using your own inner strengths that you've built to help other people, and sort of being empathic and serving the needs of other people. And his soul number is a 9, which is, you know, very much of Abraham Lincoln, which is about being a humanitarian and giving yourself to serve a greater good. And again, his personality number is a 6, which is about is a person about being compassionate and wanting to help other people. And this is going into what I've sort of gathered with my own reading. You'll notice that during this session, or this part that I'm about to read, I use the word I a lot, and I guess I'm writing it down from Abraham Lincoln's point of view. Again, I'm just writing it as the information comes through to me, so it's going to sound like I'm talking on behalf of him, but really I sort of just wrote it as it came through. So here it goes. Again, I didn't edit it, I didn't change it, I just wrote it down the way it came through. So here it is. Dad was mean to me, and frankly very cruel, and this gave me the strength and motivation to help people. When I was a young boy, I didn't understand cruelty and slavery when I saw it. My parents and dad was very disciplinary. There wasn't enough food growing up, and I often got sick from the hunger. My dad used corporal punishment on me, and there was this type of environment that would allow me to become highly sensitive to slavery, and more so true when I grew up and became an older man. This is why I made it my own personal mission to abolish slavery, and I would have spent my last dying breath to abolish slavery if it came to that. My death was tragic, and it should serve as a reminder to people as to how important it is to protect civil liberties. There will always be tension between good and evil, and it is that tension that makes it worth fighting for, and that threat of evil will never fade. In terms of a spiritual message, his spiritual message is this: it is the suffering and fight for good that makes the achievement of the good both meaningful and rewarding, which is why slavery will have its own place in history, as it will serve as a benchmark that all men are created equal in the light of God. I said light because it is a presence that casts the same light over all men and all creatures, which is what makes them equal. This is something I saw intuitively as a boy, and this very thought would slowly bubble up in my mind as an adult. The slavery that I saw as a young boy did affect me. It was the seeds that were planted to give me the force that will be needed to fight in my later years. The idea is that evil exists in all places, and it is what you do with it that matters. The mere action sets up the momentum to allow good to prosper. And in terms of a life mission from what I got, here it is. When I was younger, I could feel that there was an important mission to my life. When I was in my 20s, there was a fire inside of me to be my own person, who could make my own way in the world, to be great. It was that feeling in my soul that was the driving force of my life. I didn't know that my drive would lead me to become president in the future. When I started out in life, the idea of doing things was important to me. In a sense, it was important for me to put my heart and my soul into everything I did. When I was young, I saw the value and virtues of hard work, and I saw it as a vehicle that could at the very least uplift you from one existence to the other. I grew up in a poor household and would do anything to move up. My message is that hard work and doing what needs to be done alone is enough to make your place in this life. And that concludes my brief overall reading of Abraham Lincoln. The second part, again, is sort of something that comes through and I just write it down as it comes. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you soon, and give it a thumbs up if you like it. Thanks.